René Lacoste was not just a tennis champion. He was a visionary who reshaped the world of fashion and created one of the most iconic global brands. Born in 1904 in France, Lacoste's journey began on the tennis courts, where he earned the nickname, the Crocodile, due to his tenacity and strategic approach to the game. But it was his drive to innovate, even in his sport, that led him to create something far greater than just sportswear. The spark of innovation in the 1920s, tennis players wore heavy, stiff shirts that restricted their movement on the court. Lacoste, always focused on improving performance, realized that traditional tennis attire wasn't designed for comfort or efficiency. He wanted something better, something that would allow him to move freely while still looking sharp. This desire for practicality, comfort, and style led him to create the first Lacoste polo shirt, a simple yet revolutionary design. Lacoste's strategy was clear: innovate where others saw no need for change. By collaborating with his friend, André Gillier, who owned a knitting factory, Lacoste created a shirt made of breathable piqué fabric. The design was clean, elegant, and comfortable, a stark contrast to the stiff, heavy shirts worn by most athletes at the time. This polo shirt quickly became popular among fellow tennis players, but it was only the beginning. The power of personal branding. One of Lacoste's greatest insights was to use his personal brand as part of the product. He wasn't just selling a shirt. He was selling a lifestyle, an attitude. The crocodile logo, which had been his nickname on the tennis court, became the emblem of his brand. This was a stroke of genius. By attaching his identity to the product, Lacoste wasn't just selling fashion, he was selling a story. People didn't just buy a polo shirt. They bought a piece of his success, his determination, and his athleticism. By associating the logo with his personal brand, Lacoste connected with his customers on a deeper level. It wasn't just about looking good. It was about feeling like a champion. This personal connection created loyalty, which would prove crucial to the success of the brand. Strategic business decisions. In 1933, Lacoste made a bold decision to start selling his polo shirts to the public. He didn't simply open a store, he struck a deal with high-end department stores, beginning with Saks Fifth Avenue in the United States. This move allowed Lacoste's shirts to reach a broader audience, expanding the brand beyond the tennis court and into mainstream fashion. This decision to sell to high-end stores reflected Lacoste's understanding of branding. He wasn't just creating a product. He was creating an image of exclusivity and elegance. He positioned Lacoste as a luxury brand, which set it apart from the mass-market competitors. His strategy was to combine sport with sophistication, a formula that would become the backbone of Lacoste's brand identity. Diversification and expansion. After the success of the polo shirt, Lacoste continued to innovate. While the polo was still the flagship product, Lacoste expanded into other apparel, including jackets, trousers, and accessories, all featuring the now iconic crocodile logo. This diversification helped Lacoste reach a wider audience and solidified its reputation as a brand for both athletes and fashion-conscious consumers. Lacoste's business strategy was all about staying ahead of the curve. He didn't rest on his laurels after the success of his first product. Instead, he looked for new ways to build the brand and keep it relevant. This willingness to innovate and expand helped Lacoste grow into a global brand. Challenges and strategic shifts. As Lacoste expanded, the brand faced its share of challenges. The 1970s and 80s brought new competitors into the market, and the fashion world was evolving rapidly. Lacoste's growth began to slow down, and the brand's image started to lose its appeal with younger, fashion-forward consumers. But Lacoste didn't give up. In the 1990s, the brand underwent a revitalization, focusing on attracting younger audiences while staying true to its heritage. Lacoste embraced partnerships with high-profile celebrities and designers, ensuring the brand remained at the forefront of fashion. The company also introduced new product lines, such as fragrances and footwear, ensuring that Lacoste remained a dominant force in the market. Key takeaways from Lacoste's story. Lacoste's story is a perfect example of how to build a lasting brand. The key lessons from his journey include: 1. Innovation. Always look for ways to improve what's already out there. Lacoste didn't just settle for traditional tennis attire. He created something new that met a clear need in the market. 2. Branding. Attach your personal story to your product. Lacoste's use of his nickname and the crocodile logo turned his brand into something much more than just clothing. It became a symbol of success and sophistication. 3. Expansion. Don't be afraid to diversify and expand your product line. Lacoste didn't just stop at polo shirts. He broadened his offerings to keep the brand fresh and appealing. 4. Adaptation. Be willing to adapt to changing trends. When the brand faced challenges in the 80s and 90s, Lacoste pivoted, embracing new strategies to reach younger consumers while staying true to its roots. Quiz time. Before we wrap up, let's test your knowledge. Asterisk, asterisk. Which of the following strategies helped Lacoste become successful? Asterisk, asterisk 1. Innovation in product design 2. Celebrity endorsements 3. Expanding into different product lines 4. All of the above. Leave your answer in the comments below. Conclusion. The legacy of René Lacoste. René Lacoste's journey from tennis court champion to business mogul is a testament to the power of innovation, branding, and strategic planning. His story teaches us that business success doesn't come overnight. It requires vision, strategy, and the willingness to adapt to an ever-changing market. Lacoste's ability to create a timeless brand that appeals to both athletes and fashion lovers is a blueprint for anyone looking to build a lasting business. If you're re-inspired by his story and want to learn more about business strategies from successful entrepreneurs, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our next financial story.